Oh, great. You're looking very smart. You are smart, but today you're looking very smart.
It's important to look the part small.
That your face is looking very attractive.
Right.
So we have started the aspects, right? And we are left with two ascendants, the Aquarius and the Capricorn, right? All the other 10 ascendants we have done in detail, correct?
I didn't really understand the aspect thing yesterday.
Yes, we'll start with that.
Okay.
Okay. So you have written what I have told you to write, right? Jupiter has 4 aspects as per Vedic astrology. What my research says, we will do afterwards. First, 5th, 7th and 9th. What does this mean? You are sitting in building number 1, for example, in your locality. I'm just giving an example. Okay? And from your window, you are looking at building number 6. Okay? So, your 6th aspect is on building number 6. Starting from your building. We have 12 houses, correct?
Yeah.
Starting from the first house, if any planet is sitting in the first house, his first aspect is house number 1 itself. Its second aspect is house number 2, starting from 1. And its third aspect is house number 3. Okay? Now, let's assume if any planet is sitting in house number 2. So, its first aspect is the same house where he is sitting. That is house number 2 is his first aspect. And the second aspect is house number 3. Third aspect, house number 4. Fourth aspect, house number 5. Now, let's assume any planet sitting in house number 4. Okay? You are understanding this part?
Yeah.
Any planet sitting in house number 4. So, the first aspect is house number 4 itself. Second aspect, house number 5. Third, house number 6. Fourth, house number 7. Just imagine here. Create an image here in your mind. First, second, third, fourth is house number 7. Fifth aspect is house number 8. Correct?
Okay. I got it.
Now let's assume any planet sitting in house number 5. First aspect is house number 5 itself. Second aspect,
Aspect
house number 6.
is
And third one, house number 7. Fourth one. So let's assume any planet sitting in house number 7. First aspect is number 7 itself. Second, house number 8. Third, house number 9. Fourth, house number 10. Fourth, house number 11. Okay? Now Jupiter, starting with Jupiter. Let's say, so we have the sages of Vedic astrologers globally, whoever is learning, they say Jupiter has four aspects, means Jupiter is looking from his house in four aspects, that is first, fifth, seventh and ninth. Clear?
Jupiter is looking from his house.
First, fifth, seventh and ninth.
Four aspects. So does that mean that's the four houses that are most important for him?
So four houses, yes. He is looking at four houses. So the importance of Jupiter is in the house in which he is sitting, and the house number 5, house number 7, from the house he is sitting.
Yes.
So let's assume.
What does it mean though? What does it mean in terms of like it's the most important connections for that planet?
Yes. What does this mean? I'll explain you. For example, Jupiter, what is the planet Jupiter means? Jupiter is the all higher knowledge, wisdom, expansion, positivity, idealism. Okay. So when Jupiter is sitting in first house, the first aspect, the first house itself, the person is himself has a very idealistic approach towards his body. Correct?
Yeah.
In his own personality. Okay. Now starting from first house, the other aspect is house number 5. So Jupiter is looking at house number 5. It means by his vision, by his aspect, he is creating positivity, idealism, religious aura, expansion. Even in house number 5, the impact would be less in comparison to the first house, but the influence would be considered. Okay?
Yeah.
And house number 7, the house of spouse. So his aspect on house number 7 means he wants his spouse to be positive, idealistic, religious, an aura of optimism. Clear? And the 9th aspect, house number 9 itself. Clear? Now let's assume Jupiter sitting in 3rd house. The first aspect is 3rd house, right?
Yeah.
And the second aspect, 5th house. Starting from 3rd, what is the 5th? 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. So the 5th aspect is this house number 7.
Okay, just say that once more.
Let's assume Jupiter now sitting in 3rd house.
Yeah.
So considering his 4 aspects, the first aspect is house number 3 itself. Okay? And the 5th aspect, starting from...
So you're saying the first aspect is 3?
Yes, because he is sitting in 3rd house.
Okay.
We are assuming Jupiter is sitting in 3rd house. The first aspect is 3rd house itself.
Yeah.
And counting from number 3, count 5. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. House number 7, he would have 5th aspect. And 9th aspect would be, no, not 9th, 7th. Where would be his seventh aspect? 8, 9. Ninth house would be his seventh aspect. Clear?
Mm,
Because
I think so.
because now we are starting from third house.
So you're saying, okay, you're not doing the actual Jupiter one here, okay? You're just saying from third house to fifth house to seventh to ninth, yeah?
Yes. In ninth house, Jupiter has seventh aspect. And 11th house, ninth aspect. So it means planet where he is sitting is not creating influence in that particular house. It creating influence on all his aspects also. Clear?
Yeah.
Now you have to tell me, if I place Jupiter in fourth house, tell me his first aspect.
Is Jupiter is in fourth house. His first aspect is 4.
Yes, very clear. Now fifth aspect. Start counting number 4 from number 4. Fifth aspect, which house?
Is 8.
Yes.
Yeah.
And seventh aspect?
10.
Yes. Seventh is exactly opposite
Yeah.
because it is fourth. So exactly opposite is 10th. So seventh is exactly opposite. Ninth aspect. Tell me.
Would be first, no?
You have told me fifth. You have told me seventh. Now ninth aspect.
So the ninth goes from the 7th, does it?
I don't know.
It
Yes.
starts at
Yours, the seventh aspect is in 10th house. Where is the ninth aspect of Jupiter? It's very clear. Start, proceed to house further.
so sorry, it's the 7th aspect, yeah.
Seventh aspect you have already told me, that is house number 10. So where is the ninth aspect? In which house?
It's not in the first house, no?
No, no. Seventh is in eighth aspect in 11
Yeah.
and ninth is on 12.
Well, okay, sorry. I counted wrong.
Clear?
Yeah.
So let's start with sixth house. Give me all the aspects of Jupiter.
Sixth aspect is first house is the 6th,
Correct?
second is the 7th,
First, fifth one.
first the 5th one. Okay, first is the first house. Fifth then is the 6th. No?
Starting from sixth house. What is the fifth aspect of Jupiter?
Starting from the 6th house, okay. Is the 11th?
Count.
No?
You count.
11th.
6, 7, 8, 9. It's 10.
6, 7, okay, 10. Okay, so you're counting it. Yeah. And then the 7th.
Yes.
Now where do I count for the 7th? So that's
Two house more.
Just 2 houses more. Okay, so it's the 9th. Oh, sorry, it was the 10th, so it's the 12th.
Yes. So 12th is the exact opposite of 6th.
And then for the 9th, then it's just 2 houses more.
Yes. What is the
So
9th
it's
aspect?
house number 2.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
So house number 2 is the 9th aspect of Jupiter when he is sitting in 6th house.
Okay.
You know, if Jupiter is in a bad shape or a not fruitful in any particular house, his aspect would also be not fruitful. And it also depends in which sign he is aspecting. So that is a detailed part. First, you should be familiar about the aspect. Now, you are familiar with Jupiter, all aspects.
Yeah.
Now, let's start with Saturn. How many aspects Saturn has? You have written it.
Yeah, 4.
4. Which one? First one.
First 3, 7, and 10.
Okay. Now, let's say Saturn is sitting in 2nd house. Give me the first aspect.
It's 2.
Correct. Third one.
3.
Count from house number 2. Third aspect.
But it's 1 is 1, yeah?
Start counting from house number 2. Count 3. When Saturn is in 2nd house, third aspect would be start counting from 2. 2, 3, 4. Fourth house is the third aspect of Saturn if he is sitting in 2nd house. Now, where is the 7th aspect of Saturn?
Okay. Is 8.
Yes, correct. 9th one. Not 9th one, 10th one.
Is 11.
7, 8, 9, 10. How come 11? 10. Yes, 11. You are right.
Okay.
So you counted it rightly. Now again, let's suppose Saturn sitting in 4th house. Give me all the aspects.
So number 1 is 4.
Okay.
2 is 5. Number 3 is 6. Number 7 is 8. Okay. So this is for Saturn, is it?
Yes, for Saturn. All the aspect which Saturn has. First one, you have rightly said.
Yeah. So
Third aspect in which house?
third aspect is number 4.
For example, he is sitting in 4th house. We are assuming Saturn sitting in 4th house. So third aspect. You need to go 3 house further. Right? Start counting from 4th itself. Third aspect.
Okay, so 7.
First is the house in which he is sitting. First aspect.
Where he's sitting is number 1, yeah?
We have changed the position. We have assumed the Saturn sitting in 4th house.
Okay. Okay, so it's in 4th house.
So first aspect is 4th house. Third aspect.
4th house. Okay, is 6.
Correct. 7th.
9.
Again count.
So for the 7th is 4. 11.
No. See,
Oh, what? Where is my maths gone wrong?
fourth, first house. Okay. Fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th.
Okay.
Seventh aspect in 10th house. And you can observe 10th is exactly opposite to 4th. 10th is exactly opposite to 4. So let's assume Saturn sitting in 6th house. Give me all the aspects of Saturn.
So it's in 6th house. Number 1 is 6, number 2 is 7, number 3 is 8,
Correct.
number 9 is 9.
Third aspect. Saturn has third aspect, right? So third aspect is in house number 8. So seventh aspect. Give me the seventh aspect.
It's in house number 3.
How you are counting?
Sorry. Should be house number 12, no?
Correct. Yes.
I don't know which one. Okay.
So now that was the seventh. 10th aspect. Give me the 10th aspect of Saturn.
And aspect is the first house.
If 12th is 7th, then how come first is 10th? You
Say
again
that
need,
again.
if you said that 7th aspect of Saturn is 12th. So we need to start counting again. I'll just show you. You can have a look.
So 12 plus 3, no?
Yes,
Well,
house number 3. See, just have a look. Right now we have assumed Saturn sitting in 6th house, correct? So first aspect in 6th, second, third, you have rightly said. Fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Now see here. Seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th. Correct?
yeah.
Now let's assume Saturn sitting in 8th house. Give me all the aspects.
If Saturn's in 8th,
First one is 8th.
so second is 9th, third is 10th, fourth is 11th.
Saturn has third aspect, right? So third aspect is in house number 10. Now Saturn has seventh aspect. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh. Saturn has 10th aspect. 8, 9, 10. So fifth house is the 10th aspect of Saturn when it is placed in 8th house. Clear? Now, just have a look. We will see the Mercury aspects. Mercury has only two aspects, first and second, seventh. Okay? So if Mercury is placed in 10th house, what are the two aspects? Give me the two aspects of Mercury. If it is placed in 10th house.
First and 7th.
If Mercury is placed in 10th house, in this house, what are the two aspects? First and seventh. First is this house itself,
And yeah,
and the seventh is exactly opposite.
okay, so it's 4.
Yeah, even if you count, see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You remember this thing? Seventh house, seventh aspect is exactly opposite house. The opposite of first house is 7. Second house is 8th. Third house, opposite of third house is 9. Fourth, 10th. Exactly 7 houses opposite. Fifth, 11th. Sixth, 12th. Again 7, 1, 8th, 2, 9th, 3rd, 10th, 4th, 11th, 5th, 12th, 6th, 1st, 7th. Clear?
Yeah.
So the seventh aspect is exactly opposite in the graph, in the horoscope. Seventh house, 7 houses apart. Okay, clear this concept. Now let's move to the other house.
I just need to go to the toilet. I'll
Okay.
give you 2 seconds.
No problem, no problem. All my viewers, I request you to listen to what I'm saying. I would not able to answer your questions. I'm so sorry for this to all of you, because right now I'm giving my sessions on astrology. I'm teaching the concepts of astrology. So it would be difficult for me to answer your questions because many people are asking. Okay. And if my sessions, my teachings are going to help you in understanding astrology, going deep into astrology, I would be very grateful to all of you. Prediction is the non-essential part of astrology. Understanding the behavior of a human being, yours and others, or nearby, your friends or relatives, that is the essential part of astrology. We should learn or study astrology so that we could understand the behavior of a human being. We could understand the concept that there is no individual or independent existence of ego. We all are in the grip of cosmic energies. If the existence has given us some ascendant, that is fixed. We are behaving accordingly. Astrology guides us for the egolessness. That's the essential part of astrology. That is the motive of astrology. Prediction is not the motive of astrology. Astrology guides us to live life maturely or to understand or to go deep into the mystery of the existence, how the things are happening around us, how we are bound or compelled to do certain things. Okay, so you can just have a look where I have written Ketu. You have noted down, right? What are the aspects of Ketu? First, fifth, seventh, and ninth, as per Vedic astrology. So, if you place Ketu in 10th house, where would be his ninth aspect? Can you tell me? Seventh is exactly opposite. Exactly opposite to 10th house is house number 4. So count 2 more houses.
From which? From number 10?
From 10th, exactly opposite is the 7th house. So 4th is the 7th aspect of 10th house. 4th house is the 7th aspect of 10th house. If we have assumed Ketu sitting in 10th house, what would be the ninth aspect of Ketu?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm gonna have to write this down. I can't say it like with the opposites.
You simply imagine. I'll show you the graph again. It's very easy. Okay. I'll show you the horoscope. Okay. Now see. I have explained the 7th house of any house or the 7th aspect of any house is exactly opposite. You can see the horoscope which I am showing. Okay. Now, the 7th aspect of first house is house number 7. 7th aspect of house number 1 is 7. 7th aspect of house number 2 is 8. 7th aspect. That is exactly opposite. 7th aspect of house number 3 is 9. We can even count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Correct? 7th aspect of house number 4 is 10.
Okay, so they're always opposite.
So what I have asked you, if we assume Ketu sitting in 10th house, what would be his ninth aspect? The 7th aspect of 10th house is exactly opposite. That is house number 4. Correct? So the ninth is 7, 8, 9. 6th house is the ninth aspect of Ketu when it is sitting in 10th house. Clear? Is it clear now? For example, if we place Ketu in 4th house, if we place Ketu in 4th house, so what would be the ninth aspect of Ketu if it is placed in 4th house? That would be, this is a 7th, exactly opposite. 8th, 9. So if Ketu is sitting here, 7th aspect is this, 8th, 9th. Are you clear with the 7th aspect?
7th aspect is always opposite, yeah?
Yes. So 9th is 2 house further.
From the opposites, yeah.
Yes. If we place Ketu in 8th house, what is the opposite of 8th house? Is 2nd house. 7th. 7th aspect of 8th house is 2nd. You can even count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Correct? If Ketu is sitting in 8th house, in which house he would have 9th aspect?
Say that again.
If Ketu is sitting in 8th house, in which house he would have 9th aspect?
So if he's sitting in 8th, okay, so the opposite of 8 is
2nd.
gonna be 2nd. So sorry, and that's in which house?
I'm talking about 9th aspect of Ketu.
Okay, 9th aspect.
So this is the 7th, 8th, 9th,
4. Yeah,
house number 4. Clear?
yeah.
Let's assume Ketu sitting in 9th house. So in which house he has 9th aspect? Can you tell me?
So the opposite is going to be house number 2, is that right?
House number 2. That was of 8th.
So what's the opposite of 9th is what?
House number 3.
It's house number 3. Okay.
So
So
then,
it's going to be house number 5 for 9th.
right. So 9th aspect of Ketu when sitting in 9th house is house number 5. Clear?
Yeah. The opposites are not so clear.
See, opposite I'm talking about. The opposite is the 7th house, 7th aspect of that house.
Yeah.
This is the first house. The 7th aspect of this house is exactly opposite. 7th.
Yeah.
We can even count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Clear?
I want to just write down that with the opposites for 1 second. Hold on. Just want to write a graph.
Okay. You can write down the opposite of any house. The opposite of any house is the 7th aspect starting from that house. The opposite of any house from its house is the 7th aspect starting from that particular house. For example, the 7th aspect of first house is house number 7. 7th aspect, you can write it down. 7th aspect of house number 2 is house number 8. 7th aspect of house number 3 is house number 9. Seventh aspect of house number 4 is house number 10. Seventh aspect of house number 5 is house number 11. Seventh aspect of house number 6 is the house number 12. Seventh aspect of house number 7 is the house number 1. Seventh aspect of house number 8 is house number 2. Seventh aspect of house number 9 is house number 3. Seventh aspect of house number 10 is house number 4. Seventh aspect of house number 11 is house number 5. Seventh aspect of house number 12 is house number 6. So the circle is complete. Is it clear?
Yeah.
So I am talking about the aspects of planets. Seventh is the 7 and 1 is the simplest one. The two aspect of any planet is the simplest. The house first aspect and the seventh aspect. Clear? So we have started with number 1, then seventh again number 1. Okay, the whole circle. You can just read it down and try to understand. Are you thorough with this?
Yeah, I think so. It's giving me a headache at this time of the morning, but I'll try.
So you are clear about the seventh aspect of all the planets? That is exactly opposite. You need to stretch the limits of your brain.
I need to process it a little bit more.
Okay. So in the same way, I have noted it down. I made you note down all the aspect of all the planets. You need to count down. Okay. For example, I'll just give you one more, consider one more planet, then we'll switch to the ascendant topic. Okay. House planet Mars. Just see, Mars has 4 aspects, 1, 4, 7, 8. Okay. Let us assume Mars sitting in house number 4. You assume it, or you can just write it down. Mars in house number 4. Clear?
Yeah.
So the two aspects are the easiest one. First aspect, seventh aspect. So the first aspect of Mars is house number 4. Clear? Seventh is house number 10. Now we have to understand 4th and 8th. Okay. Are you clear with these two aspects, first and seventh?
Yeah.
Now understand 4th and 8th. Starting from first, we will count number 4. 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. So the 4th aspect of Mars is the 7th house. Then Mars is placed in 4th house. Clear?
Yeah.
Now we are aware that the 7th aspect of Mars is 10th house when it is placed in 4th house. So the 8th one is obviously the next house, 11. Clear? So the 8th aspect of Mars is house number 11. Clear?
Yeah.
So now you need to revise it. Okay? Things will go to your mind slowly. It is not very difficult. Okay? Okay. Because anything we learn something new, our system is in chaos. isn't a kind of trauma. For example, I still remember when I was in 6th standard, or yes, 5th standard, when somebody has taught me how to ride a bicycle. I can still recall that fear that I might fall down. I was to maintain a balance with that handle. So much fear, as if I'm not able to control my body on that bicycle. All the memories are still fresh in my mind. Even if I can see the stone lying on the road, in spite of that, I'm just banging to the stone. So when we learn something new, the system, first of all, the mind refuses, because mind wants to cling to the old things, familiar things. So mind revolts. Mind say just run away.
So you gave me the aspects for all the planets. I think you didn't give me the moon for the. You gave me moon for your ones, but not for the one based on the scriptures.
Yeah, and that what I have researched, both things I've given.
So what's the aspects for the moon?
Moon is 1 and 7.
1 and 7.
You have not written this. See, have you not written this?
Yeah, I didn't get the sun. Is 1 and 7.
Sun also 1 and 7.
Okay, so I have them all now.
I will click the picture and send it to you.
No, it's okay. I have them all now.
So you are clear with this?
Yeah.
Let's start with Aquarius ascendant. Blank horoscope. In my early days, I was very confused. You know, the first house, why in some horoscope the number 2 is placed, number 3 is placed? If it is first house, why different numbers are placed? I used to get confused. It took me many days to get connected. So we place Aquarius zodiac sign in house number 1. So today I would be going deep in Aquarius ascendant and Capricorn ascendant, right? So we can write the numbers: 11 in first house, 12 in second, first in third, second in fourth. They are the most ambitious people, the most ambitious the most ambitious zodiac sign of Vedic astrology, or among all the 12 zodiac signs, this is the most ambitious one, the most
Aquarius, really.
Aquarius ascendant, the most ambitious zodiac sign among all 12 ascendants, the most dreamy zodiac sign among all the 12 ascendants, the most desireful, or you can say goal oriented zodiac sign among all 12 ascendants, the most goal oriented. Or you can say in a very blunt manner, if I say the most selfish zodiac sign among all 12 zodiac signs, the most selfish, Aquarius zodiac sign, the most selfish zodiac sign among all 12 ascendants. They are interested in their wishes, their desire, their fulfillments, their goal, their achievements. They are least bothered about anybody. So we'll put first house, Aquarius, 11th, Saturn, element air. Their personality, their ego, their self-image, their self-esteem, their characterization, their persona, their whole being is connected with something to achieve, of their wishes, their desire. Goals, achievements, earning is the profit. So for profit oriented ambitions, because the energy of 11th house is coming in first house. Is it clear?
Yeah.
They are very mean people, very mean. You cannot make out by one or two interaction. But if you happen to live with Aquarius ascendant people, then you will come to know how mean they are, how selfish they have, state of mind. Okay, but their approach is not very practical because of air element. So they are full of frustration, full of pessimism with themselves. They are full of pessimism. Pessimism is not like Virgo. The pessimism is like as if they have been striving for certain thing and they are not able to achieve it. Next. So they are very sometimes full of irritation with their own self, that they are not able to fulfill their physical desire. They are not able to fulfill their physical goal. So you'll find these people, they are frustrated of their own self. They put effort, Saturn energy to related to their body, concerning their body, but effort for a very long time they have to wait because approach is not very practical. So they achieve success at the late part of their life, not the early part of their life. They are talented because of air element. They are multitasking people. They may be good in many trades, jack of all trade, you know, and but they don't want to be master of any trade because of air element. They want to be jack of all trade. Clear? Second house, Pisces. 12th, Jupiter and water. Whenever they are at home, second house, home, they want to relax. They want to chill. They want to enjoy food. They want to enjoy party. Their tone reflects celebration, enjoyment. They want to enjoy their savings. Second house. And if you could watch their face, they are full entertaining people. They have their inbuilt quality or ability to entertain through their face, through their voice. They could be a good singer. And they could be a mimicry artist because of water element, flexibility. They enjoy that party kind of foods, the food of which is served in the restaurants, fast food kind of food. They are more into that, eating fast food. And when they want to be sometimes cut out from their family, and they also want to donate or spend money from their savings. They would also like to donate money from their savings. Clear? Any doubt? Now the third house, Aries. First house, Mars, fire. When they are in communication, in conversation, they are physically very active and aggressive. Their Mars energy is very activated. You know, sometimes they are a bit violent in their conversation, their communication. Their creativity is very full of aggression, full of challenge, as if they will accept a challenge to not creativity, but in that third house they are very daring people. I'm sorry, because of Mars energy, and sometimes they are into arguments with their siblings or other people because of Mars energy. They want to win the battle. Okay, they are very physically very active in media line, social networking side. They are physically very active in their social networking site like Facebook, Instagram, or media line, or watching YouTube, watching movies. They are very active. Clear? And the activity is very physical. The whole their whole self is at stake when they are in conversation. The whole ego is at stake when they are in conversation or when they are in communication or uh, any kind of communication over the phone or social networking site. They are very physically active. Fourth house, Taurus. Second, Venus, Earth. So when they are at home, that second house is the house where we are raised and brought up. Fourth house is the house of mother, right? They have a very practical relation with the mother. Okay. Our mother face is very attractive. Beautiful mother. The kind of that relationship of mother with food is very strong. For example, there are uh, certain relationship when, for example, mother is very interested in feeding them, or they are very interested in that they are being served by their mother. That eating habit relationship with the mother. The saving, in their saving, mother plays a key role. Maybe because of certain investment done by their mother, they have been able to save money. And the Taurus, you have seen the image of Taurus, bull. When they are with mother, they are like a bull, not moving. If they are sitting, whole day sitting. If they are sleeping, maximum time sleeping. That stagnation, that rigidity, that stubborn attitude, Taurus, you know, Taurus has that stubborn attitude, is seen when they are with their mother or in their house. Everything is scattered here and there, they are not doing anything. The two signs of Venus, one is Libra, sorry?
They're like too comfortable when they're at home.
Yeah, they are too comfortable, they are too careless. The Venus, under the lordship of Venus, there are two zodiac signs, Taurus and Libra. The Taurus one is the most stubborn one, rigid, adamant, because of earth element, very grounded, fixed to earth, not a movable sign. This Taurus is not a movable sign because of earth element, right? And the other zodiac sign of Venus, Libra, that is full of romance, romanticism, philosophical, enjoyable, freaking out, entertainment, love, very mobile zodiac sign because of element air. Very light-weighted zodiac sign, Libra. So Aquarius ascendant people, when they are at home, they are more stubborn, rigid, adamant, not movable. They are fixed to one position because of earth element. They become very lazy. I have one example. When my daughter comes home, whole day she is sitting on a bed watching movies. When I was in Pune, when we were in Pune, during that COVID time, so she used to sit on a bed on the mattresses for such a long period of time that that part of the mattresses is had that a kind of a hole in it. It is still there. We see and we make fun of it. 12 hours she is in that particular position and same place. Slightly there is a bent on the mattress, as if it has been gone inside. So Aquarius people, when I was going through the research work in this astrology, I get connected. I start connecting things. They are very lazy. For example, if the bottle is placed nearby and you will ask, please give that bottle. Oh, take it yourself. Very lazy people when they are at home. Clear? And they enjoy their laziness because of Venus. So we'll take a break of 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. You enjoy your tea, coffee or drinks, and then we'll meet afterwards.
Okay.
5 to 10 minutes of break, friends. I'll come in 5 to 10 minutes. Fifth house, Gemini. Third house, energy, Mercury and element air. They are very communicative with their friends, with their near and dear ones. Lot of conversation, communication, thinking, planning, analyzing. They think a lot about their creativity. They plan a lot. They talk about. They are very daring when dealing with their creativity. They are very creative when they are in relationship with their friends or the first child. Okay. They are very communicative. They are in conversation. They talk about their creativity. And in the field of creativity, they are very daring. Because third house is third house energy is coming in fifth house. They are very communicative with their first child. So third house energy, third house is all about communication in all forms, media, Instagram, Facebook. Okay, they are very active and creative in media line. Very creative and active, very innovative in their media line. Are you able to relate how third is coming in fifth? So they could be a very good actor, character artist, you know, very famous. I don't know if that horoscope matches. Very famous Indian actor Amitabh Bachchan, Aquarius. Their voice, with their voice, they're creating an aura of creativity. You know? And in their extracurricular activities, they are very much communicatively and mentally involved. Or you can say that their first child or their children their first child or their children are very communicative or very conversational in lot of conversational conversationally strong. Okay, but the result of fifth house is not very quick because of air element. Okay, sixth house, Cancer. Fourth, Moon, Water. So these people are very touchy, oversensitive, emotional about their physical issues, mental issues, obstacles. So there is a possibility of, because of insecurities there, no? Regarding obstacles, hindrance, enemies, unknown enemies. So they tends to hide or they speak lie because of this house. Cancer sign in sixth house. Aquarius is the only zodiac sign which has that inbuilt tendency to speak lie because they are fearful. Might something bad happen if I share my plan? Might somebody creates a obstacle or interruption? So they speak lie. They hide. They do not disclose their plans beforehand. And this is true for most of the people where moon is also placed. If moon is also placed in sixth house, lot of tendency or possibility or speaking lie or not disclosing their plans beforehand because of insecurity of obstructions. Clear? So this is their weakness. They get carried away. They are in search of, they always in search of comfort zone. When something happens to their body or their tension, they are they demand comfort zone. Anybody who gives them shelter, you know. There is a possibility that their primary education was obstructed or there was some obstacle in their primary education due to some reason. And there is a possibility also that they might consider mother as their enemy. That mother is creating all problems in my life. There is a possibility depending upon the position of moon. You know how the things are coming up? Mother, fourth house, in sixth house, house of enemies, problems. So they hide things from mother. Seventh house, Leo. Fifth, Sun, fire. So this is the strongest house. But the problem is that Leo energy, the energy of Sun in seventh house is weakest. This is the strongest house for Aquarius ascendant, but the irony, the contradictory part is that the energy of Sun is weakest in house number 7. So it means they are creative with their partner. Okay, their partner dominates them. The partner could be his or her friend among friends. But there is a domination on them, and that domination irritates them. The energy of Sun is not blooming, is not flowering like sunrise, like first house. The energy of Sun, that is Leo, in seventh house is not flowering, is not blooming like early morning. It's the night time. Identity crisis. So the spouse of these people, they faces identity crisis. They are always pissed off. They are always trying to prove themselves that they are superior. They get very much irritated if they are ignored or something negative stuff is troubling them, you know. In spite of positive qualities of Leo sign, the energy is not dominating. Is dominating but negatively dominating. Clear?
Yeah.
If you come across the husband or wife or the spouse of Aquarius ascendant natives, you can easily observe that their spouse are very irritated. They are just like as if the fuse, you know, short circuit, that kind of circumstances.
So can we vote they're dominating the spouse and respecting the spouse?
They are dominating their spouse
Yeah.
and dominating negatively, irritatively. Depending upon the position of Sun also. For example, if Sun is placed in third house, Sun is placed in third house in the sign of Aries, then the negativity is reduced. 8th house, Virgo, 6th, Mercury, and Earth. Very practical when dealing with others, treasure saving or getting benefit from other, but a lot of issues, lot of problems when dealing with the sex life. Lot of problems when dealing with the sudden happenings in their life or mishappenings. No, this is a very bad combination because negativity is negative energy is clubbing with the traumatic energy, chaotic energy. Sixth coming in it. Clear?
Yeah.
So they are in-laws. Problem with in-laws. Eighth house in-laws, right? Lot of negative issues with the in-laws. Ninth house, Libra. Seventh, Venus, element air. Spouse could be religious. Spouse or the life partner, right? Spouse is interested in long distance travel. Spouse is interested in higher philosophy, higher thinking. Or spouse could be their guru or behaving like a guru. Because ninth house, a house of gurus also, teachers. Spouse is behaving like a guru. That makes sense because seventh house, they are dominating. So ninth house, guru. They are dominating like a guru. But here the kind of approach is not very smooth or practical, grounded because of air element. So there is some issue is always there. These people are very philosophical. They are more of romantic when dealing with the religious affair. They glamorize the religious activities. They personify it beautifully, religious traits. Hmm? Or ninth house is the house of luck. The spouse is the luck factor in their life. The fortune flourish the day spouse enters their life. The spouse is a luck factor in their life. Is it clear?
Yeah.
10th, Scorpio. 8th, Mars, water. The most unpredictable house for them, house number 10. Okay. This is the house. Now it all depends upon the position of Mars. If Mars is very good placed, then that uncertainty is decreased. But in spite of that, this is wherever Scorpio sign is placed, that house we cannot predict anything. Or sudden good or sudden bad. Something comes up in a very good sense, as if they won a lottery. Both way. Very good opportunity. Because it's come transformation. A great transformation is happening in the life of Aquarius ascendant when they are at workplace. A mysterious experience or whatever whatever is happening at the workplace, they want to keep it secret, hidden. Clear? Eleventh house, Sagittarius. Ninth, Jupiter. 5. So these people are very idealistic when they are dealing with their wishes, desire, very positive, very optimistic, that they think that their wishes would be fulfilled someday. They are very positive for their earnings, for their liquid cash. I'm talking about Aquarius ascendant people. They are very positive. Lot of idealism, the aura of idealism is prevalent or spread out in house number 11, their dreams, their wishes, their desire, their earnings. Okay? They want the earning should be neat and clean. Now, no bad energy. And they are very aggressive because of fire element. They want it. They want to improve it. They want to grow their earnings because of Jupiterian energy. Jupiterian energy expands. They want that their profit, their salary, their earning should expand more because of Jupiterian energy, but in a very idealistic and positive manner. They want to use their earning for long distance traveling. Clear?
Yeah.
The last house, 12th, Capricorn. Saturn, Earth, 10th house. They are very professional. They are very grounded. Earthly, when dealing with the relaxation part, celebration, donation, expenditure, they are very disciplined in this aspect of their life. They will not donate it everything. They will not spend it anything, everything. They will manage their expenses, expenditure. They are very punctual about their relaxation. Lot of commitment, accountability, and they think that celebration parties is a part of their profession because 10th house is coming in 12th. So going to parties, going to some get together outside their premises, they think that this is important to flourish in business, to flourish their work. So they are very much practical about that. They are very disciplined. This is something very unique about Aquarius ascendant. They are very disciplined in their 12th house. They are not like that. Sorry?
What does what does that look like?
That means, for example, if a party is going on, celebration is going on, everybody is taking alcohol, they know their limit. They might consume alcohol, but not crossing their limit. They know their limit. They are very professional. So let's start with the last ascendant. The blank horoscope. Capricorn zodiac sign in the first house. Then the second house 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The most practical, professional, grounded, earthly zodiac sign among all the 12 zodiac signs. Capricorn ascendant. The most professional, the most accountable, the most disciplined. So is it clear?
Yeah.
In dealing with their body, they are very professional. They are very accountable, very controlled, disciplined, punctual. So this is the most grounded or accountable or punctual zodiac sign among all the 12 ascendants. Very grounded, very earthly, or down to earth. Their ego, their self-image, their self-esteem, their characterization, everything means business. Not business, but professionalism. They are not negative people. They are transparent, clear. They are very predictable. They are most dependable. We can depend on them. We can trust on them. Because this is the strongest earth sign, earth element among all ascendants, Capricorn, because of Saturn and earth. Clear? The whole personality is like that. We can depend on these people. Second house. Aquarius, 11th, Saturn, air element. So, what does this mean? They are using their earning for savings. 11th house is coming in second. Whatever the earning, most of the earning part is used in saving. They are using their earning for eating stuff, for the upliftment of their family, or for their makeover. This aspect. The second one, going to a particular restaurant or food outlet, or that we can say, that multiple cuisine restaurant or something related to it. I'm not getting the exact word.
Buffet.
Yeah, any kind of outlet, restaurant, that could be their wish. Saving, lot of saving, that could be their desire, goal, ambition. Clear? And their family, they want to do a lot for their family, and that is their wish, desire, dream. Third house, Pisces. 12th, Jupiter, water. Now what is happening here? They spend their leisure time in talking, in communicating, in conversation, or they enjoy the relaxation in watching movies, going to cinema, or going to Facebook, Instagram, all that social networking site. That is their entertainment, that is their enjoyment, that they spend a lot. Expenditure is coming in third house. Okay, they spend for their siblings, they spend for going here and there, just freaking out, chilling out nearby. That is a part of their relaxation, enjoyment party, that media. Okay, clear? All the energy of 12th house is coming in third, and this thing, they think that this is their daring house, that they are freaking out. They are, now they can chat for whole day, they can enjoy movies. Okay, fourth house, Aries. First, Mars. Fire. They are very aggressive, physically aggressive when they are with their mother, or at home, or in their dwelling place. So this is something problematic, because when we are at home, a lot of physical aggression is not required. That creates a trouble. Or home is the part of their characterization. Mother is the representative of their ego, of their self image. Fourth house, the mother. Mother is the representative. They are very aggressive with their feelings, emotions, sentiments. They are short temper if their feelings are hurt. And there is a possibility that mother has short temper nature. Mother, short temper nature. Mother is always in angry mood, or gets angry easily, because Mars, fire, coming in fourth house. So everything is connected: emotions, feelings, sentiment, house, mother. Okay, So they are boiling in their house, which is not a positive sign. So they might get into quarrel when they are at home. Fifth house, Taurus. Second, Venus, Earth. They are like bull when they are friends. They are a bit adamant, rigid when they are with friends. Adamant about their creativity, rigid about creativity. Or when they are with friends, they are always into eating something, or they may be spending money with the friends or for his creativity or on his children. They are spending money, savings on their children. Second house coming in fifth. They're spending their savings on children, savings on creativity. Their extracurricular activities is like going out and enjoy a food, enjoy a meal in some good restaurant. But the nature, they are like bull in fifth house. The nature is very rigid. They're very immobile. They're not physically very active with their friends. Okay? Not physically very active with their children. They have a very, as if they are feeding their children, they are kind of eating meal kind of food relation with the children, or they are taking their children out for some food, or they have been invited by their children for supper or lunch. Okay, that kind of relation with their children. Okay, sixth house, Gemini. Third, Mercury, element air. They talk about, they talk about a lot, they think about a lot, about their problems. They're very communicative about their problems, physical issues, mental issues. They think of a lot. They're talking about their enemies or those who are creating problems, obstacles in their life. They have issues with their siblings. Okay, and sometime or most of the time, their communication, their conversation, when they are talking with somebody, when they are involved in communication, that creates a problem. Maybe during conversation, some bad words are exchanged, or few that kind of conversation happen that they get mental tension, they get disturbed. So communication, conversational part also create problem in their life. Or just by arguments, enemy is created. Clear?
Yeah.
Or maybe among their siblings, somebody comes up as their enemy because it's coming in sixth. Correct? Seventh house. Cancer. Fourth, moon and water. In relationship with other people. Okay, I just want to, something comes up in my mind which is related to Cancer ascendant. So I just want to say that before I go ahead with this. Cancer ascendant has number 4 in first house, right? So these people, they know that their personality is like water, drifting, instability. Smoothness is there, but it's not grounded. It's in like tides of an ocean. Okay? Instability is there. This is the thought process of Cancerians. That personality wise, character wise, they are not very grounded. They are movable. There is instability because of the moon and water elements. Okay. So because of that, they search their partner who is grounded. The seventh house of Cancer ascendant people is number 10. Clear?
Say that the last thing again.
The seventh house of Cancer ascendant people has number 10, Capricorn sign, in house number 7. So they search for a partner who are grounded, very earthly, fixed, not mobile, consistent. So in order to fill up their life, so here Capricorn ascendant people, they are so much fixed, like a tree, like a stone, that they are not able to move. So they are in search of mobile partner. Number 4 is coming in house number 7. So, not going in detail, the best partner for Cancerian ascendant is Capricorn. And for Capricorn ascendant, the best partner is Cancer. Because the opposite forces are attracting each other. Clear? Are you able to relate things?
Yeah.
So number 4 is coming in 7th house. So these people, Capricorn ascendant people, they are emotionally, sentimentally, very touchy with their partner. Something happens to their partner, they get carried away. They are in search of comfort zone, that caring with the partner, motherly nature of the partner. They want the partner should be of motherly nature, caring nature, full of emotions, sentiments, very sensitive person.
But Capricorn, would not be very sensitive, no?
No, they are very fixed, very practical. very adamant, stubborn. So the other part, the seventh house, is their partner, is their spouse. They are in search of that people. And Cancer ascendant people, they are in search of Capricorn ascendant because they are already full of emotions, feelings, sentiments. So they don't want that kind of partner. They want a professional partner. So this is the mystery of existence. We search for the partner who is exactly opposite to us. And the astrology shows the picture based on our ascendant. The seventh house is the picture of the spouse of our ascendant, which we are in search of. Clear? Now let's move to the eighth house. Leo. Fifth, Sun, fire. They are very dominating. Energy of Sun when dealing with the eighth house, they are very dominating. They are not fearful of darkness. They are not fearful of ghost because the energy is illuminated. The eighth house is brightens. So they are very clear about that. Tantra, magic, nobody can frighten them. They are very creative when dealing with their eighth house because fifth house coming in it, very creative. Even the child is very fearful, sorry, fearless. The child of Capricorn ascendant is fearless. Their friends are fearless. Their creativity has that kind of magical moments. They are dominating. Clear? Ninth house. Virgo. Sixth, Mercury and Earth. They are negative the moment they enter the arena of religion. Because that is a very, see, Capricorn people, they are very practical people, very professional people, right? So when they are in the arena of religion, religion is more of a philosophy, dreamland. Nothing is fixed. We cannot prove God. We cannot prove which religion is the best. A very dilemma kind of situation. Nothing is fixed. So they are in their negative mood. And even when they are to travel long distance, they are practical, but lot of negativity is swirling around their mind. They have to face lot of negativity when they are into long distance travel. Maybe physical issue, mental issues, or some kind of obstacles. Clear? Or they might come across some few negative people when they are in long distance travel. Or they might find a guru who is always pinpointing mistakes. Very negative guru. Or we can say pessimist guru. Okay? 10th house, Libra, 7th, Venus, and air. Their spouse is involved in their business. They want to present their business in a very glamorous way. They enjoy their business. But the approach is not very practical, so the result is not coming very fast. So they are not able to develop their reputation in the business field or in the work field because of air element. But they enjoy. And there is a possibility that their spouse is also involved in their job or in their work culture. Clear?
Yeah.
11th, Scorpio. 8th, Mars, water. So their earning is the most unpredictable part of their life. Their dreams, their wishes, their desire, we cannot predict. Even they cannot predict. Nobody can predict because it is connected to the 8th house. To gain their profit, to fulfill their wishes, their desire, their goals, their ambitions, they have to pass through a lot of trauma, lot of chaos, or there is a possibility of something happening very good. They might win a lottery, lot of money. Everything is in darkness. All the traits of 11th house is in darkness.
Where did you get might win the lottery from?
11th house, house number 8, sudden happening. And the 11th is profit, gains. So sudden gain.
Yeah, I usually think of sudden happenings as something negative that could be good as well.
Positive also, both way. Sudden transformation, positive also. So there is a possibility of both happening. But everything is very mysterious. They try to hide their salaries, their earnings, their profit, their gains, their dreams, their wishes, their desire. They would like to keep it in secret. They want to hide it from the whole world. And there is a lot of suppression happening related to the dreams, wishes. 8th house, suppressions. Okay? Everything is connected to that part. 12th house, the last house. Sagittarius. 9th, Jupiter. And fire. They are very idealistic, very positive, full of religious aura when dealing with 12th house. Expenditure, donation, celebration, parties. Their approach is very idealistic. They organize it very well. Very idealistic approach. and they want to change it for the betterment because of fire element, right? They are the most optimistic people. This is the most optimistic zodiac sign when dealing with 12th house. So we are done with all the 12 ascendants and all the 12 houses. You know how many combinations we have done? One ascendant, 12 house, 12 into 12, 144 combinations we have done.
A lot of work.
Lot of work, lot of mental work. It has gone into your system. It will slowly, it will come out. Even if you are not doing anything, it will come up. Because I am not throwing on you. I am feeding in your mind.
I was thinking maybe we could just do maybe some questions for a few minutes.
Yes, please, you are welcome.
I just need to go toilet first though.
Yes, you can. Definitely. If anybody among you, if you want to join the course, you can contact me. It's a Vedic astrology foundation course, level 1 and level 2. This was level 2, and level 1 also teach. If anybody is interested, can join the course, or if not course, anybody is interested in personal reading consultation, they can also contact my number. It is available on Facebook, also on the YouTube page, the very first page. See, the retrograde means it's going, for example, his path is 1, 3, 7, 10. This is the path. So he is going in an opposite path. Retrogrades mean opposite. If Saturn is retrograde in 6th house, so the third aspect of 6th house is 6th, 7th, 8th. But it's not going anti-clockwise, it is going clockwise. So the third aspect will be 6th, 5th, 4th. Okay? So, yes, Shane.
Sorry. I was thinking about what you were saying about the. So I'm like a Cancer, Moon, Water. My girlfriend is like she's very water aspect as well. I really like sometimes when we're planning things, it's a nightmare. I mean, it's great.
Great. Yeah.
I crave like somebody who's really quickly. I think she does as well. Sometimes it's a little bit problem.
Oh, wow.
ask. Oh yeah. Do you know, like, do you have any opinion on the zodiac? You know, what the difference between Western and Vedic? I know
Western
that the West.
Western is more actually is more superficial. Western astrology. It lacks depth. They have not dig the earth more. Vedic Vedic is it's very old system. It has been researched that it is around 86,000 years old. 86,000 years. This Vedic astrology. Western astrology, you know what they have taken few things from Vedic and few things they have observed and they have created a science. But Vedic system is very mathematical, very true, practical. Some part of if anybody goes deep into Western astrology, he will get connected to Vedic only because he will come across certain contradictions. In Western astrology, the movement of sun plays a very important role. Okay, but in Vedic system, sun is more of a personality or character. But what about moon? What about our ascendant? So 30% or 40% they are right, they are correct. It's not that they are wrong, they are right. But more they need to go more deep. So their knowledge has touched is more of a periphery. So nowadays I have observed, I've seen many Westerners, they have mastered Vedic astrology, you know. Even those people who are into Western astrology, previously, they have mastered Vedic astrology. They have gone very deep. Now you will not come across genius in Vedic astrology in India. No. You will come across genius in Vedic astrology in Western countries. They are doing some authentic work. They are into the research work. So Vedic system is very practical.
So do you know anything about, like, there's different types of tropical zodiac and the sidereal zodiac, this type of stuff?
This is a Western system.
Yeah, which the Western system is tropical.
I'm more into Vedic. I've not gone deep into Western astrology.
Okay.
Western astrology is more of a they try to create a, you know, when sometimes we do not have answer, we are very diplomatic, we have a very philosophical answer. Instead of saying that we do not know, we create a philosophy of our answer. So Western astrology is oriented toward that aspect. Is more of a talking, discussion, more of a philosophical terminology. But what I've been telling you, it is very close to practicality.
Yeah.
It's like 2 plus 2, 4. But in spite of that, there are few mysterious things in Vedic astrology also. There are few things. And Vedic astrology is not, this is only 20% I have taught you, or not, or maybe less than that. You know, Vedic astrology, when we'll go further, these are the once you are thorough with the aspects, we would be going deep into the aspects. For example, if Jupiter is in the sign of Virgo in first house, for example, Virgo ascendant. Okay, first house is Virgo and Jupiter is placed in first house. So Virgo Mercurian energy, and Mercurian energy is not comfortable with Jupiterian energy. Jupiter doesn't like Mercury because Mercury is more of business, profit oriented. Jupiter is just knowledge free of cost. So in the first house, Jupiter in Virgo, the positivity of Jupiter is diminishes. Jupiter becomes negative. So with that negative influence of Virgo, when he looks at fifth house, fifth aspect, his aspect would be negative. So deep. And there are conjunctions. In some houses, Sun is there, Rahu is there, Mercury is there. What is the role of conjunctions and the degrees? What the role of degrees? If the Sun is in 12 degree and Rahu is in 6 degree and Mercury is in 20 degree, what is happening? What is the role? Who is the boss among three?
When I did my consultation, you talked about young planets, old planets.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
that's all there as well.
and not only that, there are nakshatras, constellations. There are 127 or you can say 28 nakshatras. And each nakshatra is under the influence of planet. You know, for example, anybody has moon in Aries. So I can say that he is very emotionally very aggressive person. Moon in Aries, Aries Mars, moon. But there is a more difference. There is a possibility that the person whose moon in Aries in the nakshatra of Ashwini and with same moon in Aries, the possibility could be there that his nakshatra is Bharani. Ashwini and Bharani, two different kind of nakshatras. The same person, moon in Aries, but because of different nakshatra, he is a different person. And okay, for example, if somebody has moon in Aries and is in Bharani nakshatra, okay, now let's go more deep. Even Bharani nakshatra has 4 padas. If my nakshatras, Bharani nakshatra in second pada and my friend moon in Aries in Bharani, 4th pada, his nature would be different. So Vedic astrology is so deep. So you need to practice it. You need to memorize it, revise it again and again. Only then we can go very deep.
I notice, yeah, when you're trying to read the charts, sometimes it has like a kind of a constellation of like 4 different planets, and it's difficult, no?
Yeah. Anybody in the first pada of nakshatra, they are very action oriented people. If anybody of 4th pada of nakshatra, same nakshatra, They are very lukewarm. See, everything is same planet, same nakshatra, but pada different, charan different, lot of difference. So this Vedic astrology discloses the mysterious part of human behavior, mysteries of cosmic energies, which Western astrology fails to do. Western astrology gives us some explanation to certain extent, not to the deeper core, very deep, full of magic. Other question? Yes, you can ask if you have some other question.
No, just the only thing else that's coming to my head is just maybe just the relationship between planets. Like we were talking about, like Saturn and Venus get along well.
Yes, Sun and Saturn, they are not very comfortable.
So, Saturn.
Okay, you want me to do the session again? The last, let's go for 1 hour session tomorrow also.
Okay.
And you prepare your questions.
Okay.
Okay, so tomorrow 11 to 12, 1 hour session. And I will clarify or clear your doubts, more queries, and I'll give you little bit more explanation. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
So today your homework, you write down your doubts. So tomorrow we'll have the last session.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I might send you a video of something actually I watched just to we can discuss it as well. It was interesting.
You can ask me. Today write down all the questions, all the queries, whatever you want to ask. Simply write it down and tomorrow I'll answer all your questions.
Okay. Thanks.
You're welcome. Enjoy your day.
See you later. Bye-bye.
Enjoy everybody.